Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4 Supernova. Alright, so let's go and end our turn. I did go ahead and name the planet we're about to colonize. Keeping with our, Rome Italian theme, we're calling it Sicily. This is the probe that's way over here. Alright, so let's go and uncover this area here that we want to go this way. And get that uncovered. And then this is our other probe that's inside their space currently. I suppose we can see what's back here, but yeah, I really think we need to prioritize going over this way. Yeah, I think that should be our priority. So let's send the probes through here so we can see if we can find another colony that we could establish. Just trying to race through with the colonizing before we lose the opportunity to get some easy space. Because eventually, there's not going to be anything left. Alright, so we now colonize Sicily, and we have a planet report. You often get these when you colonize something unique for the planet. Our scouts report that the significant portions of Sicily are inhabited by sentient pod-like creatures. These pods bond with other sentient life. Those who are bonded by these pods experience heightened intelligence, but also display an alarming lack of morality. What are your orders? So we can say, excellent, require our colonists to be introduced to these pods. So if we do this, our colonists will become infected, increasing their intelligence, but I don't know what it means by lack of morality. I'm not entirely sure how that will play out in game terms. But for us, we will increase our cultural awareness of nihilism. So that gives us a trait discount for that. We could destroy the pods. We don't want to risk the health of our colony, and then collectivism will get the cultural awareness and we'll have one extra usable tile. Or you can go with this last option, which seems the text is messed up here. Do keep in mind this is still in early access. The game officially launches on October 19th. And so this is a pacifism route, and it will increase our approval. I feel like let's let the colonists become infected and see what happens. It just seems like the most interesting route here. So that's what we're going to go with. Because yeah, I believe that's going to result in the colonists being more intelligent. Now we do need to assign a governor here before we can manage Sicily. So let's go ahead and go into our leaders and get some people hired. And because we now have another colony, we might want to get the Minister of Colonization. So that's based on social skill. And we have somebody who's pretty good with the social skill. They failed med school. They're an ancient cultist. And badly burnt. Okay, well, let's hire that person. They at least are loyal. And it does say that they once belonged to a cult that worshipped a long dead alien god, so I'm assuming they're no longer in the cult. And so yeah, that's going to give us that 10% approval. And then we need to hire somebody to manage that colony, and I think... let me take a look at what the colony's granting currently. Well, it is a forest one, so manufacturing, but it does have some wealth there as well. Okay, so we'll go back in here so we can look at these in a little bit more depth. I think we're gonna... Well, this is a slumlord. I was gonna say we're gonna hire both of these because we do have the money for it. We also got this character over here. It does grant 10% income, but not exactly the most impressive for a colony, for a governor, I feel. It's got that good diligence, so we could move him over to here. But you're gonna lose a little bit of diligence there. Yeah, honestly, this pup here is not that impressive. So yeah, I'm thinking this pup would be the best route because he's got the higher social. Yeah, we're gonna hire this one, and that's who we'll assign as the governor. We can do that in here, or you can do it on the planet. We'll do it in here, and so that's what he's granting. We'll brief art, and so let's take a look at Sicily and see what we got when it comes to the tiles. So it looks like we have a few unique resources here. So we got these fruit here, where you do have to construct something in order to capitalize on it, but this will give you food growth and access to that unique resource. We've got restorative herbs. That's a 3+ to population when you build something there. And then something for manufacturing as well, some mines. Alright, so not bad. The first thing again that we want to do, and let's actually get the right building this time, is get the core world capital, and we're going to put this in this location here. I know we're losing the wealth bonus there, and we could eventually fill that in, but I feel like this is still the best location to get it in. Yeah, it really is, guys. You could do it here and then fill that in later, but you're just not getting as many places to boost. So I think this is the best, guys. So place it there, and again, that's immediate when you do the right building. And so now that's given us all those nice bonuses. And we have to decide what we want to construct first. Probably should get something for manufacturing, because I think this is going to take a little while. Yeah, that would take a while to build. And so we should probably build something. Let me see, this is going to start at 3. Well, this will only start at 2. So clearly we should build it here. However, there's also the industrial center. That is a civilization achievement. I don't know if we want to get it here. And then there's the planetary generator. And so yeah, we do want to build that one. We should probably start with that. And maybe get that one here. Yeah, let's do that. And so that's going to take 6 turns compared to the 8 turns for the manufacturing district. So we'll get that started. Not a bad planet. A little bit similar to the one we already have, of course, because it is the same biome type. So what did we just build here? Let me just check. We got the asteroid miner. Okay, so no asteroids over here. So we're going to want to take advantage of these ones. We'll get these ones here. And they'll go to Sicily, as will these. So these are all close to Sicily, so we're going to be pumping up Sicily. So we'll go ahead and get that moving towards those. And then I suppose we can get another asteroid miner. We do need to get more modules here eventually. And with this being potentially a very warfare-focused campaign, we do want to get some combat ships here too. Okay, let's get this one first. Yeah, we'll get that constructing. And then we need a constructor as well. Because I think we should build an economic building here for Sicily to improve them. We don't have a lot of colonies, so we want to make the colonies we do have as profitable as possible. So we're going to get space doctrine so we can get the frigates, and also we can get another policy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that one. We could also do the universal translator. It's going to take 5 turns, so the same amount as these ones would. You're not getting that 50% bonus, but it would allow us to communicate with the other civilizations and gives you a ton of other nice bonuses. So it could work on that too, if we want to go outside the text that we're getting bonuses for. Alright, so is this our probe here? Yeah, we'll just move towards... We do have a little bit of space here we didn't uncover yet. I guess we can move that way. And then after that, suppose we want to uncover all this here, because we already got probes going this way. Alright, so ready to colonize this location? And we'll just leave it named that, since it's just a colony. And yeah, they're going to be sending their resources over to Sicily too. Alright, so Roma can now construct something new. We could get that industrial center over here. I know we already have the planetary generator, but yeah, this is the civilization achievement. And we could put that one right there, or right here. Either way, you're going to boost up the level there and increase manufacturing. Honestly, manufacturing is pretty good on this planet at this point. So it could just work on science stuff as well. And we could put another science location here. You're going to get a nice bonus. So could do that. We haven't done this yet here. And this would grant us that unique resource. And it's only going to take 3 turns, so let's go and get that. Yeah, we'll get that started because we still don't have the Promethean. Yeah, we're working on getting to the second one here. Yeah, we don't have it to construct that one unique thing yet. Alright, so let's go and get a... I think we need another constructor. Yeah, let's get another constructor, guys. So build that. And we'll soon want to start working on military ships. And we'll take a look at the ship designer. Alright, so this asteroid miner is coming over to here. So we'll get both of those taken advantage of. Yeah, we don't have an Arizona control yet. So we'll have to wait till we actually get that. I was thinking we'd build a starbase right around here. So that would be given the bonus to both Sicily and this planet here. And so that might get it. I don't think it'd be quite close enough. We'll have to see if we can get it close enough. So until then, let's just have this guy sit here because there's nothing else to do with him currently. So yeah, we'll just have him not pass. We want him to go on sentry or do standby. We'll do standby. Alright, so the probe's uncovered everything over here. There is the systems this way, but I don't think anybody's uncovering this area up here. So let's work on that. And we also want to uncover the edges here to see how we leave this system. Because clearly we're going to need to move to another system, because there's not going to be enough space here. So this is the civilizations with the most colonized worlds, and us with 2. We're at 4th place. I'm assuming this is a tie. But yeah, you'll see those pop up pretty regularly, letting you know how you're doing compared to the other civilizations in the galaxy. Alright, so yeah, this is just a colony they've set up over here. This is their actual home territory. So we won't be colonizing over here. Might be able to colonize this area. Yeah, there's nothing else over here. Yeah, we already sent the probe there. Nothing there. Alright, so I guess you go down here next. You could see if any of these... Nope, none of them are colonizable. Yeah, I guess we'll go over this location next. So this is what we're going to have, guys. Not much. Warfare will be required. It's going to be essential. And if we don't start it, one of our enemies will. Most likely these guys. I think they're fairly aggressive. They are at the bottom of the points here. We've moved up into 3rd place now, with our next colony here established. And then we also have this one. So I guess we have 3 colonies. Because yeah, we have that one as well. And we'll soon have another. And we'll just leave this one named the same thing as well. We won't name every single planet, just the ones where we establish core worlds. And so they'll be given their resources to Sicily. And we need to find... Oh, there's something right here. Yeah, that's a colony ship. So I think he was coming over here to colonize that planet. So we made it there just in time. We did get the space doctrine. Excellent. So that gives us another policy. We'll need to find what we want to put in place. We can get some more space weapons here. This is a galactic achievement that grants food. So that would be an option. We already have a galactic achievement we want to get. And food generally isn't that difficult to get. We could get the orbital mining as well. Let's just get the space weapons. That's quick to get. We know we're going to eventually want that. And now we need to fill out this empty policy slot. So of course we have the experience bonus, and you'll see we have a few ones that we didn't have before. So out of all of these, I think the one we're going to get is Heart of the Empire. It gives us a nice 10% influence and gross income bonus for just our homeworld, Roma. So I'm going to get that one. I think it'd be useful because we're going to want to get as much influence as we can, try and expand out, get all this into our sphere of influence. And speaking of Roma, looks like they finished up their construction. So we built this here, the Monsadium deposit. And we still can't get this here yet. I think it's going to be 3 more turns. And so that would give us enough time to construct this industrial center, which we'd want to put right here or right here. Could also take advantage of the food bonus you get here, the population bonus, either one. Or, there's another science location here, you could put a science one here. So maybe not the best place to put that. Maybe we should put it over here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put this over here. So that will increase pollution as well. Pollution's currently sitting at 8%. So that'll tick it up by 10. So pollution is becoming a little bit of a problem here. But there is some stuff we can build here, like the atmospheric cleanser, to get rid of some of that pollution. So that would be an option. You can build an orbital prison. All kinds of stuff we can get here, guys. All kinds of stuff. So we need to build something on Sicily as well, because we did finish up that, increasing the manufacturing. Manufacturing's still a little bit low here, and so might want to bump something up so we can construct the rest of these buildings a little bit faster. Yeah, I think we'll get one more, guys. Get the manufacturing district, and these two will, you know, give their adjacency bonuses to each other. Alright, so our probe over here let's start going up this way and see what's over here. Uncover capsules and stuff for our flagship to survey. And in our shipyard here, I suppose we should start working on combat ships, building up our military. Because again, I think it's going to be necessary on this particular map. Now, supply ships, this is the way how you move manufacturing points around. So you can move it from a planet that gets a lot of manufacturing to a planet that doesn't, help you build up colonies. So it doesn't take as long. Because, you know, you get some colonies, you know, it takes you like 40 turns to get your first manufacturing building because the planet just doesn't have very much manufacturing of its own. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and start getting some combat ships, and we'll take a look at the ship designer because we haven't done that yet. And so we have the frigates, and you see that they do build some of these out for us. But let's go ahead and go to the designer. We're going to show all the current ship designs. And so we look at all these and see what they have on there. And you can take these and make use of it as kind of a template to start on. You can't just start from a brand new design. When you click on that, then it asks you what type of ship you're looking to design. And we can design all of our civilian and military ships. So there's not a lot of choices initially, because we just don't have much unlocked yet. But just taking a look at the three frigates we have. So this one is set up for beam weapons and shields. But we don't have shields unlocked, so it's just lasers, the beam weapons. We've got the Defender. This has the missiles. It's got two different missile systems. Oh, it's actually got missiles and lasers. Probably because it couldn't fit more missiles, perhaps. No, it could have. Just decided to have both of them there. And then we got a gunboat, which has the mass driver weapon systems. Well, it looks like it also has missiles, though. And then these are the little ships. So we got fighters and bombers. So they're much smaller here. And it's helpful when you go into the new design. Kind of shows you how they target. So a fighter, their target priorities are going to be bombers first. They're going to try and shoot down all the bombers, then other fighters, and then frigates, then cruisers, and then capital ships, which I don't think they're going to be able to do much damage to. They are vulnerable to being swarmed apparently, but I don't know how much damage they'll do to them. Bombers, on the other hand, are going to focus on capital ships, and they can do a lot of damage for their size and their cost. They can do quite a bit of damage to larger ships. And of course, they're not going to do so well against those fighters. And looking at frigates, they'll attack bombers first, then fighters, then capital ships, other frigates, and lastly, the cruisers. So yeah, we want to design a frigate. And we're going to start from a new design here. So there's two parts to the system. There's the modules that you put in place here, and then there's the cosmetic mode. And this part is really interesting here, guys, because you can design the ship however you want, because again, it's just cosmetic. And so you can take stuff from over here and then just place it on there. So these are your available holes. This is what's currently on the ship. So if you click on it, it will show it to you. Kind of move the ship around a little bit. You can change the size of this here. We're not going to save this, by the way. So it's going to be kind of a mess because I'm just showing you how it works. But yeah, it's all cosmetic, so you kind of just do whatever you want. And then you can place anything you want onto it. Just attach things to it. So like, let's say we just want to grab this, and you can see the attach points. And now we've attached that on there. We're just going to put this box on here. Like right there. And then we'll go ahead and select it and increase the size of it. Again, we're not going to save this. But yeah, now we got this box on there. Now we want an antenna. Let's put it on the front right here. And so yeah, you can just do whatever you want with it. Just attach things. And that's really cool. Yeah, I like this part of it. If you really want to play around with it. We probably aren't going to play around with this too much in this series. Simply because, you know, we're short on time. But yeah, there's a lot of options available to you. Like, look at all this stuff, guys. And you can design the ship however you want. So you could spend a ton of time on this if you wanted to. Just make it look crazy and weird. Yeah, place it right up here. So you could kind of just do whatever you want with it. Just put solar panels all over it. And then, yeah, just change the size of things. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty cool system. I like playing around with it. So, yeah, it's a shame we'll be able to get to use it a bit more to create something, you know, that fits our dogs. Maybe if I did something off camera. So let's go back into our frigate design here. Start a new one. And if it selects one here that we don't like, since we don't have time to play around with the cosmetic mode too much, we could just go through the holes here and then select one that we do like. So yeah, we have a few different options here. And this is based on the ship type that you selected when you made your civilization. I suppose I like this one here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so let's go back into the module mode. We have the ability to place 10 masts on here. And so you can see the size of each of these. And so for the weapons here, they're all 5 currently. And so we could just put 2 weapons on there. I don't think we have it much of anything else. We do have interstellar drive, so we can increase how many moves it has. I think it'd be better to have weapons instead. And then you have all the special stuff. So that flag module, that's what allows you to do the surveys, you know, mining, colony, so on, so on. Could put some sensors on there too. But yeah, I think clearly the 2 weapons is the best way to go. And we're gonna want probably just the lasers because they have the highest attack and they're good like mid-range weapon. Because, you know, the missiles have the long range while the star cannons, all the kinetic weapons, they have the short range. And their bonus is that they have the fast cooldown, where the missiles have a moderate. And lasers are fast too, but not quite as fast, as you can see. So they're kind of the mid-range. They have the long range, but not as long as missiles, but certainly longer than the kinetic. They're pretty fast, much faster than the missiles, but not as fast as the kinetic. It's very middle of the road here. They have much better accuracy as well. So yeah, I think this is the one we want to go with. So we'll place 2 of these here. And you see that those are added onto our design as well. So you see the cosmetic differences. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and save that because I don't think they had any that were just 2. I mean, maybe they did. I'm not entirely sure, but we want to save it just so we can name it. Yeah, that might have been the cutter model that we already had. But going with our dog theme, we're gonna name these frigates Hound, the Hounds. So let's save that, and that's what we'll be constructing here. Let me just double check here. Yeah, they did have one that just used the lasers. That was the cutter. So we could have just built that. And we could have even taken that and then changed the name of it or whatever. But yeah, we'll build the Hounds. So let's go ahead and get one of those constructing now. I suppose we can do it through here. There we go. So we're going to build one of those. Take 2 turns. We did get the constructor as well. So we're going to want to build the economic. Yeah, the economic starbase over here. And might want to make it a little bit. Let's just put it here now. Might want to make it a little bit closer here. We just want to make sure these 2 planets are within its range. And just get as close to over in this area as we can. Yeah, I know. I know, man. Come on over here. There we go. And so that'll put them in all those locations, despite the fact that they're not in our borders. That's all we got to do is just get one of these within the borders, and then we'll be able to build there. Alright, so this is one of our probes here. So you can see that I think that they've got the best location here in the corner. They're going to have, yeah, a lot of systems that they're going to be able to colonize and grab up. So yeah, they have a little bit of an advantage here. We might be in the worst position actually because we're in the middle. Yeah, we're like right in the middle over here, and there was nothing over this way. So yeah, we got in a pretty cruddy position. So we're going to need to focus on our military, guys. Alright, so we got some more weapons. I didn't look to see if any of those were ones we might want to replace our current weapons with. We'll see after we finish building the current Hound. We might want to upgrade it or something. So, could get that. Here's some more modules. Also increases our moves. Or we can get the orbital ship assembly. That'd be wise. But, you know, we can build faster. But this is 11 turns to research, so I think it's just going to take too long. Let's go over this one. Although, I'm actually really tempted to go ahead and go after the universal translator. You know what, let's do that. I know we're not getting the 50% bonus, but we're going to go ahead and grab that real quick. I say real quick, it is going to take 5 turns. Alright, so Roma here has finished up the construction of the industrial center. and increase their manufacturing. So let's go ahead and get probably more science. Yeah, I think we want more science here. So we'll build a research district here, 3 turns, get that done. Can we get, I didn't look to see if we can get that building yet. We are just short, but do we want to spend 3 turns? Yeah, it's going to take 2 turns to get this, to get the Promethium. What we could do is just rush that out if it's not done yet. It looks like it's going to be 1 extra turn. And that's fine, we'll just pay to rush it out. But once we get this tech, we'll be able to talk to all the other civs around us, which I think is fairly important. You're going to have to use some diplomacy so that everybody doesn't like gang up on us, because we're going to have a border with everybody. Most of them are only going to have a border with one other civ, while we'll have a border with all of them. So yeah, definitely going to be in a little bit of a disadvantage there. Alright, so let's just kind of slowly move over here. And we can see that we do have these 2 within our range currently. We can rotate the map, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and establish the economic starbase. We also need to get a starbase here, a shipyard. Yeah, we don't want to rush that right now. But yeah, we still got to get a shipyard here so we can construct multiple ships at the same time. And you know what, let's move these ships over here so they'll all be in the same fleet. So now we're using 4 of our logistics. And this is our total combat rating here. You can see how much damage they'll do. And you know where they're getting that damage from, which ships. Also their conquest rating, that's for taking over planets. And then their hit points. Alright, so we wanted to take a look if we got anything that we want to add on to the Hound there. So we do need to, let's take a look at the Hound. And we will use this design to get another frigate. Again, we might not even need to upgrade this at all. Let's just see what we got here. So we have particle beams now. And what's nice about the particle beam is that they require less mass while doing the same amount of damage. And so we actually do want to upgrade this here. Yeah. Now there is some other options now. You got rockets and a cannon here, and these will do the same amount of damage as the lasers. But yeah, what I like about that is the smaller mass size. So let's go ahead and take these off and instead put on the particle beams. Now the manufacturing cost is the same, so it's going to be not going to be any cheaper to build, but it does give us a little extra space here. I don't know if there's anything we can put there though. So yeah, we can't actually get anything else on there, but eventually we'll increase the max size here for these, and then we will be able to put something else. So yeah, let's go and save that, and we'll leave it named the Hounds. Upgrade that, and then let's go ahead and construct. I almost feel like we should construct a couple of these. We did get an event here. So this is a situation report. So pirates are a threat to the sector and endanger both of our civilizations. Their recent attack on our colony ship cost us thousands of lives, and they have been increasingly focused on our trading lanes. We will happily reward you for your help wiping them out. So we will consider our options. This is the pirate threat mission here. And we can get 1,000 credits if we can destroy 3 pirate fleets. Well, that seems worth doing. We'll get 10 cultural points for researching this universal translator. We can also get something with the cultural progression. Got some points here. And we can get anything if we wanted to, because we have enough points. We have 22 cultural points. But again, these are the cheaper runs, and so this is what we're going to go for. It's only going to be 14 cultural points. And, you know, this one's 19 if we looked at it. We got a 2% bonus there. And so what our current bonuses are. I think that might be the highest one. No, we got a 2% bonus here as well. So that's 3 free supply ships and 10% income on all worlds. Certainly not useless. Has 100% homeworld influence. But we're going to keep going down the traditional ones. And I really like this one. Citizens of our species no longer generate crime. I think that really fits for our hounds. And so we're going to go with that. And so we don't even have to worry about crime at all unless we have citizens from another species. And so crime is basically no longer a factor on any of our planets. And so that's nice. So we won't have to create prisons or anything like that. Although, by not creating prisons, we're missing out on the chance to name a planet the pen. Or the dog pen or something. So the Discovery's got another upgrade. I think we're going to keep on giving them moves so they can get around a little bit faster. Eventually you might want to increase their hit points though. Or give them like warheads or something like that, so they can defend themselves. But yeah, we need to find some pirates out there, destroy and get 1,000 money. I haven't seen any around here though. Alright, so what's the next thing that we want to scan? Probably this artifact right here. So we'll head on over there. And then these need to be set to sentry. And we got an event from that survey. So with this event, we just got some more resources. So we'll take that. And unfortunately, we do have to end today's episode here. So I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.